Freak's checked in. Now here's Moutier. So on the floor for Denver. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Moutier out there with Freak. Gallinari wide open. Off target with his 3.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
A nice shot by Hogan.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Moutier gets the 3. Pass to Farid. This is the Freak. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic up and in from the low block.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Parker outside. Kicks to Duncan. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. And it's Freak missing.
Really just struggling here.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. And after losing the first 3 games of the series, certainly not the position they'd hoped to find themselves in as we approach Game 4, needless to say. Now looking for a win simply to stave off elimination. So what's the mindset, Jet?
Man, this is where your pride's got to kick in. Are you kidding me?
There's a buzz here in San Antonio, Texas with another sold-out arena. And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. San Antonio. David West is checked in for Duncan. And Boris Diaw is subbed for LaMarcus Aldridge. And then for Denver, Chandler comes in for Kenneth Farid. And Freak subbed in for Will Barton. So on the floor for Denver, Freak in at shooting guard. Wilson Chandler out there with Gallinari. Then it's Moutier. Freak with it. The rebound by Anderson. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Parker with it. Now defended by Moutier. It's Parker with the drive. West. And it's good on the assist by Parker. West has got his first points in this one.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Roberson is checked in for Green. It's Mills in for Tony Parker. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Roberson kicks it to West. Anderson passes to Beal. That shot is a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite catch that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
The shot by Chandler, wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Mills. Here's West. And the layup is good. West has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
During this break in the action, let's take a look at the NBA's top shooters from the regular season. Freak, number 1. And look at how the hustle game. Has been going for San Antonio.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
San Antonio leading by 12. Now here's Mills. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one's good.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Chandler outside. Denver passing it around. Harris dishes to Laverne. Arthur kicks to Harris. Passes to Freak. From deep. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded-out, low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me.
Just 3 to shoot, and here's Mills from the arc. Arthur grabs the board.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And the Spurs with possession, leading by 12. Dion, the screen. Here's Mills.
That's his first personal foul, 14 fouls.
Pulls it up. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by Freak.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Denver grabs the miss. A moment to check in with Doris.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. Go watch and see that happen, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Spurs leading by 7. Pass to Roberson. Dishes it to Mills. Now the pass to Simmons. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Diao can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 7. Freak kicks the chip. And again, it's Denver.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
Takes it from 10. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Diao's got 6 points. Denver shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Freak. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Freak. He's got 9. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Mills passes to Diao. Hits the front of the rim and out. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 15-5 run. Again, the Nuggets score.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Now, here's Mills. Guarded closely. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. West outside. High post try. Arthur grabs the board.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And LeBron kicks the Freak. Connects from three-point range. Freak's got 14.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Denver on top, ending the first quarter on a 20-5 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the... And Tim Duncan closing in on 2 decades in the league. He talked about his continued love of the game.
The games are my solace. I enjoy playing the games. I enjoy the competition. I enjoy the chess match. I enjoy the physical play. I enjoy that part of it. So,
Well, Duncan breaking down his love for the game and what keeps him and going, not just playing, but still enjoying it at his age.
Man, it's phenomenal to see because Tim Duncan doesn't usually get too introspective with us. Anybody that plays this game knows exactly what he's talking about. And at the level he's competing currently, I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon, that's for sure.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounding. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Anderson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the 5 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Now here's Freak, led by Green. Parker with the steal. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Green, no luck.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Here's the pick. Shot off the screen, and Denver scoring again.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Duncan dishes to Anderson. Aldridge with a screen on Gallinari. Green inside the three-point line, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Freak passes to Fareed, and he goes in for the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Parker's shot is off.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The shot's good from Fareed.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That was a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And stolen by Freak. Ahead. And that one's good, Jokic. And it's a 9-point Nugget lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Moutier. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And here's Mills. He's got 5. The dish now to Diao. And stolen by Freak. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Nice shot by Arthur. Arthur's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow. This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
Yeah, you can't fall asleep in transition. Everybody needs to hightail it back to stop these fast break chases. And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Chandler kicks to Freak. They get it back. Laverne. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And so he makes both from the line.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Here's West. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Now that we have a moment, let's see who the best passing teams were in the regular season. The Nuggets, number 1. In the third spot, the Spurs.
Kevin, I don't really think you can call yourself a good offensive team if you don't get assists. I mean, you have to share the ball. You have to be able to knock down shots consistently. And I think both of these are setting up the offense in the postseason. Not only his boards is huge, too.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, they enter the conference semifinals looking very tough. A clean sweep in round 1. They're hoping to carry that momentum into game 1 tonight. And the conference semis, Kenny, 8 teams looking to make that cut for the Final Four. What's the mental state of the underdogs in this round?
Oh, you just have to believe anything is possible, because it is. A big shot, a big injury, anything can change the trajectory of a series.
You know, to win as an underdog, you just got to want it more than your opponent.
What's up, Freak? You ready for this?
I was born ready. I'm taking this serious.
I like the confidence, Freak. But we got a lot of game in place here.
Maybe.
I'll tell you one thing. This team ain't going down easy.
Yeah, well, we're going to battle for sure. Good luck.
Good luck, man.
2 survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, game 1. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. It's Houston. Here is Harden. And there's the feed to Jones. And Chandler sends it back.
And already we got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Gallinari against Harden. Gallinari passes to LeBron. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And it's the Rockets on the break. There's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Freak is second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Houston making a switch. Booker's checked in. And another miss by Denver.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Goes up to the stripe. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now a 12-point Rocket lead.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Harris against Harden. Ariza has the open look. No good on the 3. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Freak dishes to Harris. Shot off the pick. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And a switch here also for Houston. Brewers checked in. Harden outside. It's stolen by Arthur. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also, defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Freak. Brewer grabs the board.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Chalmers kicks to Harden. Back to Chalmers. Inside. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 to shoot. Harden draws the double. Here's Capella. And that one comes up a bit short. And here are the Nuggets now. Pass to Chandler. Feeds to Freak. Pulls it from the elbow. Nice shot by Arthur. Arthur's got 5 now.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now, here's Chalmers. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Another miss by Houston. Harris outside. Arthur kicks to Freak. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
And a lot of teams shy away from that mid-range, but if you can get them off of rhythm, then you can have success.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Here's Freak. And Capella sends it back. Here's Chalmers. And nothing is falling for him right now. Nuggets trail. Harris kicks to Chandler. So they take the lead. Chandler's got his first bucket of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Chandler. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Both good from the line that time. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
But that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
.110 left to play in the first. Moore with it, picked up by Harris. They set the pick. Here's Chalmers. The Rockets with another miss.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Nuggets shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Freak passes to Laverne. Arthur dishes to Laverne. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Houston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Moore kicks to Booker. Shoots from 12. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And now a 4-point Rocket lead. Freak passes to Chandler. He dishes it to Freak. Buried from 15 feet out. And still a close game as the first quarter. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
The roof is up right now. Get a lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Bill Barton is out there with Freak. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding pass. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's more. Some solid defense from Fareed. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Out to the wing. Now here's Freak. Extended by Beverly. 6 on the shot clock with his first shot attempt. And Fareed with the basket on the assist by Freak. And the Nuggets lead by 2. Beasley the screen. And Beverly kicks to Beasley. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. Beasley's got 8.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that.
To the left wing. And stolen by Ariza. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. No good from Beasley.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Freak. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Screen by Howard. Beverly dishes to Moore. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Beverly. Cannot hit. Now Denver takes it the other way. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Screen by Fareed. Martin passes to Freak. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Now it's a 4-point Denver lead.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Everyone with the ball. Now guarded by Fareed. Cut the line. Second shot opportunity. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
You've got to like the consistency.
The team's deciding to change it up. Nuggets trail by 15. Harden draws the double. Now here's Chalmers. He's guarded closely. Here's Brewer. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Brewer's got 5 points so far. Arthur kicks to Laverne. Now here's Freak. Defended by Chalmers. Freak dishes to Harris. Laverne passes to Freak. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Freak's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Harden kicks to Booker. Brewer with the ball. 5 points in the game. Here's the screen. And the dunk by Booker.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Harden against Chandler. Harden kicks to Booker. The 15-footer. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound on the night. That's good from Chandler on the assist by Harris. And that's now 6 points for Wilson Chandler. Nuggets trail by 14. 1:15 left to play in the first half. And Chalmers kicks to Booker. 11 feet out and he hits it. Booker's got 8.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
On the wing, Harris. They set the screen. Freak. And he banks in the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
Dishes to Brewer. Kicks to Booker. From down in the low post, it goes. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Arthur kicks to Harris. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. 30 seconds left in the first half. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Now, here's Chalmers. Tight defense on him. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for him.
win now. We break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays,